Howdy folks, so we're looking at position 2 today, and position 2 in major and in G major. So we're going over a backing track that's a blues in G. So it's starting off with this G7 chord, okay? Now what I'm going to do over this video is talk about how I solo out of this chord using position 2. If you head over to the Patreon channel, I talk about the whole progression because it's not a straight 12 bar. It's got a few little tweaks with it. So I go through the progression and I talk to you about how I solo over the whole thing. So click on the Patreon link below to head over there. Right, so let's start with this chord, okay? You've got position 2 on your screens now. So what we'll do is we'll find out all the cool things about position 2 and how you can exploit position 2 to create some really cool major lines, because you want to understand how position 2 works. So when I see position 2 to start off with, I see the chord over the top of it, and I see this note in the middle, which is the major third. So this kind of draws me in, it's a chord tone. Then I see either side of it a wall and a wall. Well, that's the roof, that's the house. Yeah, I kind of see it like this: wall, wall, roof. So this roof, I can always land on the roof because it's the major third. It sounds good. This side of the house is chord tones. I've got the root there and the 5 there. This side of the house, I've got the 2 and the 6. Remember, the pentatonic scale is 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. So what I'm saying is I'm always going to be resolving to either the roof or the left side of the house. Yeah, I don't want to resolve to this note because it won't sound resolved. It wants to move, doesn't it? Back there, all right? So that's kind of the first thing that jumps out for me in position 2. Then what I tend to see is this root note and then this. And I realise I'm moving out of position 2, right, up into the next position, but I just see it as all kind of linked together. I'm kind of not thinking pentatonic as much now really, but position 2 is my basis for what I'm doing. So what I'll do is little lines like this. Now it sounds quite BB King, doesn't it? Because I'm doing these little microtonal bends on the 2 up towards the minor third towards the major third, but a lot of the time they're just quarter tone bends. And then most of the time I'm coming back to the root, or I could come back to the 5. You know, something like that. But I don't want to end up on these 2, do I? So I've navigated my way around there, okay? I'm also seeing this triad here. Then if I keep going, I've got another triad there, another triad there, another triad here. Did a thing on triads a while back, okay? So I've got all that laid on top of it as well. I'm also seeing a lot of the time this minor third to major third thing here. Right, I'll also do this with the flat 5 and the minor third into the 5 and the major third. So creating lines like that, and I do that probably too much, but mostly because Josh Smith does it. And anything Josh Smith does is super cool in my book. Yeah. Then we've got this here. So we've got the root going down to the 6 and the 5 going down to the 2. And I know that that's minor third to major third, and then we've got this minor third to major third thing going on there. Yeah, all right. So I've kind of navigated my way right through position 2 there, and then I can exploit all those little things to create some really cool sounding lines across the G. The other thing I might do is this. Yeah, and I'm coming out of position 2 here, out of pentatonic major scale, and I'm adding in the flat 7. And the flat 7 is a cool thing to play because it's in the chord, but it's not in the major pentatonic scale. And often I'll think of major pentatonic scales and I'll add in the flat 7 as well. Here as well, yeah. Flat 7 root, 6 root. I could go. Yeah, they've got slightly different flavours. That the 6 and the flat 7 have different. Flat 7, 6. But that's nice. See the flat 7 down to the 6, down to the 5. Okay, I'll put a major 7 on the end there, which created lots of unexpected tension, didn't it? Yeah, so that's how you exploit position 2. Bending opportunities. A lot of the time I'm bending round here. Yeah, I don't really want to bend this major 3rd because I have to bend it all the way up to the 5. So there's not an awful lot of bending opportunities here in major in position 2. I could bend the 6 up to the flat 7. I could bend this minor 3rd up to the major 3rd. I don't really want to bend the root because I want to stay on the root and resolve to the root. I'm not going to bend these 2 notes. I'm not going to get them all the way up there, am I? I could bend that minor 3rd, I guess, into the major 3rd. Yeah. So those would be my bending opportunities. So tons of ideas there for you to exploit all those different concepts when you're playing over a major blues. Over on the Patreon channel, I talk about what I do over the other chords, what the whole chord progression is, and how I exploit other positions in different ways. So make sure you check that out. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Catch you next time.